As you mentioned, the competition, how have you managed to attract the caliber of athletes that you've had for the Grand Slam?
Yeah, we've attracted our racers to our league, to Grand Slam, by giving them what they've always wanted and what athletes in other sports want. What our athletes in track have always wanted is to be compensated fairly for their talent and their value, but they've also wanted to compete on a grand stage more often. If you think about athletes in other individual sports, UFC, for example, or tennis or golf, those athletes get multiple opportunities every year to compete on a grand stage where there is major television exposure, where there is big prize money, and it's important moments that the world stops to watch. Our athletes in track have only gotten that once every 4 years, whereas athletes and their compatriots in other sports get that multiple times a year. So what we have created with Grand Slam Track is an opportunity for track athletes, the best athletes, to have that opportunity multiple times a year to compete against their rivals, to compete for big prize money, to be compensated fairly, and to have it televised globally in over 100 countries, which we are with Grand Slam Track, and with the highest prize money ever awarded in the sport at $100,000 for our first place finisher and $10,000 for our eighth place finisher. But in addition to that, our racers, of which we've signed 48 to our league, also are guaranteed a base compensation for their participation. We also are able to, in turn, guarantee to fans and our broadcast partners that we have the best athletes competing against one another, 4 times every year.
This is combat racing, best on best. This is where scores are settled, legends made, a festival of speed 4 times every year. The race is on.
Buy your tickets now.